July 12th, and we're on another adventure in Glacier National Park. It's early. It's about 7:20 this morning. Camp is quiet, and we're going to go on a longer hike today. We're going to try to get all the way to Iceberg Lake. This was a hike that was planned for yesterday, but when we got up yesterday morning, it was pouring down rain. So here are Mike and Liz and Ron, and we are off to hike the Iceberg Trail up to Ptarmigan Falls. So if you're going to hike the trails and you're not staying directly in the campground or at the inn, you're going to want to get to where you're going to hike probably by 7:30 in the morning. So this is the area right behind the Swift Current Inn. You can see there are little cabins. I think you can rent these cabins, but some of these cabins are also for the employees who come and work here at the Swift Current Inn and Mini Glacier area. You know, this is going to probably be, for Ron and I, the most ambitious trail we've tried so far in our retired hiking life, and we will see how we fare. Mike and Liz are maybe taking the smarter way and just going to the falls. If we come back in one piece, we may need a margarita.
Be aware of your surroundings at all time while hiking. If you see a bear, maintain a safe distance of at least 100 yards. Avoid surprising bears by making plenty of noise. Conversation alone is not enough. Yield to bears traveling directly on or beside the trail. Step off the trail and let bears pass.
Absolutely.
Should you encounter a bear at close range, remain calm and speak in a calm voice. Do not shout at the bear and do not run. Speak calmly and slowly. Back away from the bear to a safe distance. In addition to these guidelines, we recommend that you carry bear spray.
So we've started on the Iceberg Trail, and we're going up right away. Taking our time, looking around, making sure there are no bears. We've seen lots of warnings about bears, that bears frequent this area, but really, the probability of finding a bear is not very great. This is a beautiful trail.
It is. I'm glad we're getting all our up at the beginning.
You think we're getting all of our up at the beginning?
No, that's positive.
Oh, okay. Positive thinking is good.
Hey Liz, we've come about a half a mile so far.
Everything's a half a mile. It felt like more. It was all uphill, of course.
Okay, now we're flattening out. And we're seeing some horses coming by here on the trail. All right, we're good. So the good thing is the horses have scared the bears. How is the trail? Good?
Thank you.
Nice. Have fun. Have a great day.
Where are you guys from?
Missouri. So Mike, here's the question. Do we put the person in the lead who is the most experienced and capable, or the most expendable?
I think we put the person that's the most delicious in the front.
All right. That could be a good plan.
Yep.
So we're slowly gaining altitude along the Iceberg Trail. So we're way up above the tree line here on the Iceberg Trail.
There's 2 trees up there.
We've come a little over a mile into the trail. To Iceberg Lake, we have about 4 miles left. To Ptarmigan Falls, we have about under 2. This is definitely someplace that you should come when you are still young enough to be able to do these hikes.
Don't.
So we're still on the hike to Ptarmigan Falls. We passed quite a lot of hikers. Nope, actually, quite a lot of hikers have passed us. So it is a very popular trail.
A little bit more like the Northwest.
Right. So we're deep into the forest part of this trail. You can hear the waterfall, so we know we're getting close to Ptarmigan Falls.
It helps illustrate how just
Fast. Okay, we're on our way to Iceberg Lake. We're coming around the corner. See the beautiful glaciers and the wildflowers. We cannot get over how beautiful the wildflowers are. Just everywhere. I have fallen in love with this bear grass, which is what I think these white flowers are. I want some of that in my backyard. Here you can see the different layers of the sedimentary rock. Makes you want to know more about the geology behind Glacier National Park and exactly how much force those glaciers must have exerted to carve out these valleys and these canyons.
who knows? This could have been underwater years ago. In fact, we know some parts have been because we have found fossilized algae at heights of 5,000 or 6,000 feet in Glacier National Park.
You can see we're way high up from the valley floor. It has been a magnificent day for a hike. There's been a breeze this whole time, and it has been a stunning journey. The wildflowers alone have made it incredible, and the views of the mountains make this a great hike. I would say would have to be one of my top hikes here in Glacier National Park. Now, granted, we've only done 2 real hikes, so we'll have to see when we get to Grinnell Glacier and maybe some of the other little hikes that we're going to do, how this stacks up. Beautiful little stream with the bridge across. There's the waterfall that we see from across the canyon. So we met a lady on the trail on our way up, and she said that don't be fooled by this lake, which is the outlet lake, that we go another 500 feet. She did not tell us that that 500 feet was straight up. And here it is.
I see it.
We can see it through the trees, right underneath the glacier. You can feel the cold air coming off that glacier. We are up as high as the glaciers in Glacier National Park. So coming up this little rise, it's like feeling your refrigerator open. And there it is.
See it up over there.
And here's Iceberg Lake. So these are the glaciers that we saw. There are still icebergs.
Huh?
Still ice flows there.
Yeah, a little bit. Not compared to what it was years ago. At least it's a video that we saw from 20.
So this is our lunch spot for today. We're at Iceberg Lake. one of the most amazing sights I think I've ever seen. So we had lunch on the rocky shore of Iceberg Lake, and now we're hiking this little trail to see if we can get over here to the glacier. Trail just meanders around all these beautiful meadows of wildflowers. I think the trail is down there. Okay, we're gonna walk through this little meadow. Sorry, meadow. Sorry, meadow. Somehow we lost the trail. Oh, bog. This is a bog. This is a rock. We saw people come over here, so there is a way to get over to this glacier. We just have to find it.
Big hiking day?
We just came up from Mini Glacier.
Good.
Where else have you guys hiked?
We did the Highline Trail and Glacier Grinnell.
Which one do you prefer?
I'd say the Grinnell's better.
Grinnell's better. That's the one I think we're gonna go on. Oh, that's good. 1, 2, 3. I'll check another one going this direction.
I'd say the Grinnell's better.
Okay, well I think, you know, the Grinnell might be our limit.
Similar to this one, I'd say,
Well, this wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
yeah. I'd say this is probably the same difficulty as Grinnell.
Okay.
Grinnell would be a little bit tougher. A little bit incline.
It's a higher, isn't it higher?
Yeah.
More incline?
Definitely more incline.
But worth it?
Oh yeah, the scenery, the waterfalls, the rocks, climbing up.
Well, like this is, I mean, I don't think I've ever been any place as beautiful as this.
I've never seen anything like it.
So there was our lunch spot over there on those flat rocks. And now we're gonna walk over here and touch this glacier. I just want to touch the snow in July. Makes you feel how insignificant we really are in comparison to the majesty of nature and the one who created it. So we're coming down the trail from Iceberg Lake. A lot of this is downhill. I remember going up this long, gradual incline. And going down, you're using a whole different set of muscles. Now, some of the people did say they saw a bear cub cross the path around here somewhere. And where there's a baby, you know, there's got to be a mama. So we're watching out, but so far, no problem. So as we come up here to the falls, I just want to say one more time, Iceberg Lake was fantastic. I don't know if any lake can compare with the tranquility and the natural beauty and the majestic grandeur of Iceberg Lake with the glacier above it. So we just passed a little trail going up to a pit toilet. It's nice that on the more populated trails, they have a few places at the main stops with pit toilets. I think one of the things that saves this park is the fact that in the winter it closes, or a lot of these trails do anyway, and that gives the land a chance to revitalize and not get completely worn out. There's something we haven't really seen too much of, little chipmunks, though there was one at the lake. So we're walking down the trail back to the campground. Came across a ranger with binoculars looking at a huge grizzly bear up on the mountainside.
Yeah, wouldn't necessarily be the same bear then.
Yeah, another group was
Are they more active at a certain time of the day?
usually dawn and dusk.
Okay. It's not quite dusk.
Yeah.
You're early. He was hungry. All right, I'll put those
Wanna
away.
look?
No, I'm good.
Yeah, one last look.
I know, one last look, one last look. Okay, one last look. Hold that.
Got it.
I may never see another one in the wild.
Getting closer.
He's not.
Actually, my first grizzly.
Your first grizzly?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah.
Bear.
What is it?
No, I don't know.
What?
Bear. Bear. Right at the base of that tree. No, right there by that tree. The big
Oh, I
tree.
see it. Yep. I see it. You want to try hiking on?
No. I'll hike on a little bit. I want to see where he's going. I think we can hike on a little bit.
Make noise. Build the bear, build the bear. Okay, well, we saw our share of bears.
We're going to stand right here and see what he does.
I see people's hat up ahead. They're a lot closer to the bear than we are.
Okay, so there's a bear right up here on the trail. We're just going to wait here and let him do his thing. No, I can't see him.
Did you see him?
I saw him.
Really?
Hello, Mike. Hello, Mike.
Does it pop up yet?
No.
Why, hello, are you back?
No, actually, we are on the trail waiting for a bear to move out of the way.
Oh, we missed that bear. How far did you get down the trail?
I guess
We're
we're
about
maybe
a mile and a half
we're maybe a mile and a half
trailhead.
from the trailhead. A ways behind us, we saw a grizzly, but this guy just walked across the path, so we're giving him a minute to get out of the way.
And when we came down, there was two rangers there holding the trail up for a while, but then the bear went out of sight or moved on, so we were able to pass through with just a brief interruption.
So we are making a lot of noise walking by where we saw the bear cross the path. We're just gonna go by you, bear.
Bad bear.
Stop right there.
There he is.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Close.
I think he's... So there's our friend. We're gonna wait till he moves on. Whatever's in that bush, he really likes. I don't know, but I'm not going first.
I'm not going second.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm going.
Okay. Okay.
Go.
okay, we'll follow you guys. Just keep eating. Just keep eating. And we have successfully traversed the bear. So I think we're almost back. We've had a little bit of excitement in this last part of our trail. We saw not only one really big grizzly through the binoculars, but we also saw a smaller, probably a younger grizzly, beautiful brown color, cross right across the path in front of us, looked us over for just a second, and moved up to graze on the side of the mountain. So we waited for a little bit, and then when other people came and joined us, we kind of, in a group, decided to pass the grizzly. Did not even faze the bear. So we're gonna head back to the campsite tonight and take a break.